Oh,
Hello,
this is the
everybody.
best damn feeling in the world.
We're recording now.
What?
Yeah.
Damn it. Alright, oh,
I like damn it. Anyway, this is Shockfactor22.
And my ass is killing me. He's playing it off my nose. That's really weird.
Anyway,
Yeah, my fan 6. Sorry.
hang on. Okay, so this is my side of Skyrim. Now, I came into the game. Now, you and Matt forced me to buy the fucking.
We encouraged you.
I didn't fucking want it though, and I told you I didn't want the damn game. You go, oh, you should get Skyrim. Oh, you should get fucking. You know what? Your review should have dropped 3 fucking points because there's no fucking co-op. That's another thing of bullshit.
None of the Elder Scrolls games have co-op. In fact, I don't know any Bethesda game that has co-op.
Now that pisses me off. I mean, a game like Skyrim that could be a great game for co-op, considering that you have followers. You could have, I could have Brandon playing with me, and him can.
What's with the ball?
Because it goes on a hook, dumbass.
Oh.
Because there was a piece of string there originally, but again, we're trying to do this fucking review.
Okay.
So, anyway, with Skyrim, again, don't get me wrong, it's in my opinion, I'm not like the rest of the Bethesda guys, it's an okay game. There are too many, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I don't fucking care. There's a lot of things that cause a lot of problems for me. There are things about the game I'm just not a fan of.
You got killed by a giant while you had level 2.
Shut the fuck up!
Or were you level 3? I forget.
I'm gonna fucking punch you if you don't shut the fuck up. Okay. Can I talk now?
Yes, sure, go ahead.
Okay, going into Skyrim, I have the problem of unlike other, because as you know, when I'm used to first-person games, I'm used to fast-paced first-person shooters. So going into a first-person game,
oh, that's a counter.
Fucker.
Some Mountain Dew.
Cheap product placement. Oh fuck! Damn it!
Yeah, cheap product placements on the couch.
That fucking sucked.
Yeah, you placed that product on this couch. It was a good joke. You have to admit, that was a good one. A little bit.
So anyway.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not a fan. Skyrim to me is just too slow of a game. I mean, don't get me wrong. The game is great. Don't get me wrong. It's an alright game on its own. I was impressed. I mean, the only thing is that I was pissed off with the hype of Skyrim. Cause it's the same fucking thing. Don't get me wrong. Bethesda's a great video game company, but I hate this bullshit that people are instantly from a trailer. No gameplay was shown for the first 3 or 4 months, and yet people are gonna think this is the best game. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
Clearly, you have never heard the word fandom.
That's the thing, and that's what I fucking hate, was that the game...
Do you know what the word is?
Yes, I know what fandom is.
Good.
I fucking backtracked. But again, one of the things I had a problem with was it was overhyped. Almost every single YouTube advertisement was Skyrim. Every Twitch TV advertisement was Skyrim. Every Facebook...
Like now, with Dawn Guard.
Yeah, another freaking product. It's all
everywhere.
Yeah, and I fucking hate that. That pisses me off.
Pissed him off.
Literally, I get pissed like Angry Joe. I just start yelling no because it's bullshit. Why does a game... Don't get me wrong, the game's not bad, but it gets overhyped as shit.
A lot of people think it actually made up to that hype.
No, it didn't. In my honest opinion, and I know you're gonna have another opinion, but fuck you. This game did not live up to its fucking hype.
Okay, I can't really say anything about it because it's your opinion.
And again, with every single, now, I mean, I went into the series completely blind. But again, if you have never played an Elder Scrolls game before, you're not gonna fucking like it. If you go into a game like that where you're thinking it's gonna be a first person hack and slash game,
It kind of is.
but well, there's still strategy and shit, and it wouldn't work with that series.
And puzzles. Don't forget
Yeah,
puzzles.
exactly. And with me, I don't think that's gonna work. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it happens. I mean, it plays the series too much. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad like I've said, it's not a bad game, but it's in my opinion.
You just don't like the gameplay. You don't like the hype.
Yeah, like when a game is fucking overhyped like that, like with Call of Duty, the gameplay you see in the trailers is gameplay you see in the fucking game.
Yeah. Well, you do actually get like the Fushro Da thing. You know, you get the stuff that like what happens in the trailer. You do something.
Well, I mean, like when the first real trailer came out, there was no real gameplay.
Yeah, like that. But
you saw like a quick flash of gameplay. But if you saw the Black Ops 2 trailer,
yeah,
what you saw in that is gonna be in that freaking game.
Yeah, well, in Skyrim, the most you got to see
was just the Fushro Da.
Not just Fushro Da, but there was also like a little clips of gameplay that was showing like him trying to shoot a dog with an arrow or something, like a wolf with an arrow.
Yeah, and
the magic and all the magic.
And that was it. There was only 3 clips. The rest was freaking shit that wasn't even gonna be in the fucking game.
Actually, it's funny you say that. I think it really... Well, dragons are in the game.
I understand dragons are in the game, but again...
Dragons are fucking awesome.
But again, it pisses me off that everybody lives up to that like, everybody always... That's what I hate. Every single fan of Bethesda, don't get me wrong, I like the games, but Bethesda fans have beer goggles on. Seriously. Like...
So you're saying I had beer goggles on because I'm looking towards Dishonored.
No.
That's the one game I'm looking forward to.
What I mean is, like, beer goggles is like, you see one thing, but in the eyes of a person like me, it's another thing.
So it's it's kind of like the eye of the beholder thing.
Yeah, eyes of the beholder.
Yeah.
You think it's a great game? In my opinion, I don't think it lived up to its hype.
I still think you should give it another try.
Well, again, the problem is, they throw you, like, I hate games where they don't, like, I'm alright with a game throwing you into that open world, but I like a game that goes through the motions with you, like, teaches you how to play the game. If Skyrim didn't teach me that. I mean...
There really isn't that much to learn,
But someone like me who's coming into the game.
Like, the only thing I really didn't learn until later is how to use the favorite system. And I'm pretty sure you don't know what that is.
I honestly don't.
I didn't know that either until recently.
And again, like I said, I find it as an alright game. I'm not gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna give it a 1. I'm not gonna give it a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I say that's somewhere between the 7.5 to the 9.2 range. Somewhere around there. Because, again...
It's a good game, but you just don't like the hype, you don't like... And it goes too slow for you.
Yeah, and another problem is that... Do you want to know what makes a game nowadays?
What?
Online. Online is what makes a game nowadays, normally.
Yeah, but they they are making an Elder Scrolls MMO.
I understand they're making an Elder Scrolls MMO, but I mean, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, you know, they're hyping... If they hyped the game up as much as they did, that would have been a great time to implement a co-op system to the game, wouldn't it?
I suppose, but then
so
again...
That's what I mean, is that they swung the bat and they missed.
Yeah, but they also did the same thing with Deus Ex. Deus Ex Human Revolution. You know what they did? They did not swing at all. I mean, they didn't use co-op.
Because you can't really do that with Deus Ex, because you're only playing as one important character. Like, with Skyrim, you're playing a nobody.
Yeah, you're playing as a one important character, but this one important character has these implants that anybody can get.
I understand what you're talking about, but again, it doesn't...
So I think that, like, they should have, like, a number 1 of the gens. But, like, you can actually have,
But again, Skyrim would have been a perfect time to implement a co-op story to the game, wouldn't it?
I guess, like, not exactly a co-op story, but, like, maybe co-op is in, like, the Dragonborn, and then you can have, like, a couple of followers with them, but
Yeah.
they're controlled by the players.
Yeah.
And the players can actually choose what they want their followers to have, depending on,
Exactly.
like, but it's really cool. I think it would be good and well implemented that they have basic equipment, and then the main character can actually give them equipment, or, like, they can share equipment
Exactly.
amongst
Exactly. Just like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would work. Like, they get loot, and when they're going offline, like, the guy who's playing the main game gets the items, and your screen blacked out.
It's alright. I mean, yeah, exactly. Just like I said, an online playability would have been a great time.
It would have been fun, yes.
I mean, if they had done that, it would have been perfect. Because that would have been that Skyrim, as hyped up as that game was. I almost said movie. I don't know why the fuck I said almost said movie.
Yeah.
But if it had done that, honestly, I would have said that would have lived up to its hype.
Yeah, true. I mean,
because
you have to admit it did end up being a pretty good game.
Because I mean, if you think, I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't a bad. I'm not saying it wasn't a good game.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
It is, but it doesn't really go to the pace that you enjoy.
Well, not just that, but
it's also
I mean, with me, I do love the open world.
Like Infamous, do you remember?
Yeah, that
prototype.
Yeah, this game is the freaking biggest open fucking world game that I've ever seen.
Like biggest
map. The biggest map.
Nope, I've actually know one bigger.
What?
Just Cause 2.
But that game hasn't even come out yet, and I've never played it.
No, it has.
But I've said, in my opinion. Because I've never played Just Cause.
I haven't played it either, but I checked it.
And again, like I said, Skyrim is one of the biggest open world games, but it's the same thing that a lot of open world games suffer from. Big space, not enough going on in it.
Actually, there is quite a few things going on with it.
There's quite a few, but I don't mean like there's not. I mean, not like there are cities that have nothing going on in them, and then there are cities that have a ton like that. That's the thing. There are cities that have a ton of shit going on.
Okay, are you talking about Riverwood?
Jack.
You talking about Riverwood?
Yeah.
That's because Riverwood is then actually the capital of Whiterun. You know, Whiterun is. Like, for one, like, let's take Markarth. I hope I'm saying that one right. That place, like, you find out that in the Hall of Dead, which is basically River. You bet. Let me see how much time it is. Okay.
I can make another tab. So.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Like in Markarth, like it looks like there's not much going on in there except for like the one day quest that none of them are aware of, except like maybe one or two people.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out, boom, half of the people in the city are cannibals. Yeah, that's a pretty big damn thing.
And another thing that, like, when it's a game like Infamous, like something that I've always hated about some games.
Mm-hmm.
They never do the fucking karma system correctly. That's the thing I have a problem with Skyrim.
Actually, I believe Skyrim does not have a karma system, but
no,
Fallout does.
It has a bit of a karma system.
Yeah, it does. And like what the karma system does, not only does it affect what allies you can have, it also affects how people react to you, who comes after you. Like say if you're being too good, the Talon Company comes after you. You're being too evil, some bounty hunters or something come after you.
Exactly.
And like I believe one of my least favorite enemies, like one of my favorite characters in New Vegas, like in New Vegas, they revamped the karma system entirely.
Don't worry.
All right, they revamped it entirely. Not just having karma. Nobody cares about how bad or good you are. They care about how many friends of theirs you kill.
Exactly.
Alright, so this has been bmsman.
Well, we're not done yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know. Okay, so
well, I guess we'll end this and then we'll give our final thoughts of whatever on Skyrim.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Shockfactor22.
And you just heard my name. I know. I love you too, Colton.
See you guys later.
You're my best friend too.